You think you know animals? Think again. What if I told you there's an animal that literally never drinks water, a spider that keeps pet frogs, and a shrimp that punches faster than a bullet? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see the animal kingdom in a whole new light. If you love discovering mind-blowing facts, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on our next video. Let's start with a real desert mystery. Imagine never needing a glass of water for your entire life. Sounds impossible, right? Well, say hello to the kangaroo rat. This tiny rodent, hopping around the arid landscapes of North America, has mastered the art of survival without a single sip of water. How does it do it? It's not magic, it's metabolism. Kangaroo rats get all the moisture they need from the dry seeds they eat. Their incredibly efficient kidneys produce highly concentrated urine to minimize water loss, and their bodies are so good at conserving water that they literally manufacture it internally through a process called metabolic water production. They are the ultimate survivalists, living their whole lives without ever visiting a watering hole. Now, let's dive into one of the weirdest friendships in nature. We all know spiders can be a bit intimidating. But have you ever heard of a spider that keeps pets? He is Maclay's ventrimaculata, a tiny frog, and its unlikely roommate, the Xenasthus immunis tarantula, also known as the Colombian lesser black tarantula. This isn't just a random encounter, it's a full-blown partnership. The massive tarantula, which could easily eat the frog, instead protects it from predators. In return, the little frog acts as a bodyguard for the tarantula's most precious asset, its eggs. The frog eats ants and other small insects that would otherwise devour the spider's offspring. So, a giant spider and a tiny frog living together, protecting each other's families. It's like nature invented the perfect roommate situation. Who knew tarantulas were capable of such complex social arrangements? Speaking of relationships, how do you think penguins propose? Forget flowers or fancy dinners. For Gentoo penguins, it's all about the pebbles. When a male penguin finds a female he wants to build a life with, he searches for the smoothest, most perfect pebble he can find. He then waddles over to his crush and presents the stone to her, placing it at her feet. If she accepts the pebble, it's a deal. They are officially a couple and will use that very stone, along with many others, to build their nest together. It's a simple, beautiful, and incredibly practical way to say, I choose you. Sometimes the most romantic gestures are the ones that help you build a home. From romance to raw power, let's talk about the mantis shrimp. This isn't your average cocktail shrimp. This creature is a heavyweight champion of the ocean floor, and its secret weapon is its club-like claw. It can punch with the acceleration of a .22 caliber bullet. Let that sink in. The strike is so fast over 50 miles per hour that it boils the water around it, creating a phenomenon called cavitation. When these tiny bubbles collapse, they produce a powerful shockwave that can stun or even kill prey on its own, even if the initial punch misses. So, the mantis shrimp essentially has a double hit system, a lightning-fast physical strike followed by a concussive blast. It's one of the fastest and most powerful punches in the entire animal kingdom, all packed into a tiny, colorful crustacean. Think you've seen it all. How about a snake that can fly? And no, I don't mean gliding like a flying squirrel. The paradise tree snake, found in Southeast Asia, takes aerial locomotion to a whole new level. To get from tree to tree, it launches itself into the air, and this is where the magic happens. Mid-flight, it flattens its entire body, doubling its width and creating a concave, wing-like shape. By undulating its body in an S pattern, it can actually maneuver through the air, controlling its trajectory and traveling distances of up to 100 meters. It's not just falling with style, it's actively flying. Scientists are still studying this incredible ability, which defies our expectations of what a snake can do. It's a real-life flying serpent. Before we get to the next fact, are you enjoying this? If your mind is as blown as mine, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. We're always digging up fascinating facts like these, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Alright, let's talk about intelligence, specifically the incredible perception of elephants. We know they're smart, but their ability to understand humans is astonishing. Studies in Africa have shown that elephants can distinguish between different human languages. They can even differentiate between the voices of men, women, and children. More amazingly, they can identify specific ethnic groups based on their scent and the color of their clothing, associating them with the level of threat they pose. For example, they react with fear and aggression to the language and scent of the Maasai people, who have historically hunted them, but remain calm around other groups. This isn't just instinct. It's learned behavior, a complex social intelligence that allows them to navigate their world and protect their families from specific human dangers. Now for a fish that scoffs at the idea that fish need water, meet the walking catfish. This remarkable creature has a special organ that allows it to breathe atmospheric air. During dry seasons, when its pond or stream dries up, it doesn't just die. Instead, it uses its strong pectoral fins to walk or crawl across dry land in search of a new body of water. It can survive out of water for days as long as it stays moist, breathing through its skin and specialized organ. Imagine looking out your window during a drought and seeing a fish crawling across your lawn. It's a testament to nature's incredible drive to survive, pushing the boundaries of what we thought a fish could be. Let's switch gears and look into the eyes of an owl, or rather, what you think are its eyes. Here's a mind bender. Owls don't have eyeballs. Not in the spherical sense. Anyway, they have eye tubes. These elongated, tube-shaped structures are fixed in their sockets, which means an owl cannot move its eyes from side to side like we can. This gives them incredible binocular vision and depth perception, perfect for spotting prey from a distance. But what about peripheral vision? That's why they have that famous ability to rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. They aren't just being dramatic. Their anatomy forces them to turn their entire head to see what's next to them. So, the next time you see an owl swivel its head, remember it's because it literally has tunnel vision. Finally, we arrive at the ultimate symbol of resilience, or maybe just creepiness, the cockroach. We've all heard they can survive a nuclear blast, but what about surviving without a head? It's true, a cockroach can live for weeks after being decapitated. How is this possible? Unlike humans, who have a centralized nervous system and need their head for, well, everything, cockroaches have a decentralized system. They have clusters of ganglia nerve tissue located along their body that control basic functions. They also breathe through little holes in their body segments called spiracles, not their mouth. So, a headless cockroach can still breathe and walk around. What eventually gets it? Starvation. Without a mouth to eat or drink, it will eventually die. It's a gruesome but fascinating example of just how different life can be structured. From animals that defy the need for water to those that defy the need for a head, the natural world is weirder and more wonderful than we could ever imagine. Each of these creatures has developed a unique and jaw-dropping strategy to thrive. Which fact surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring the unbelievable side of our planet, make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.